For almost 30 years, Square has redefined its RPG adventure series again and again, exploring new ideas but keeping the core themes behind Final Fantasy's successful sauce mostly the same. Warriors of Light battle against the odds and fight to save the world from calamity by dark forces. But with Final Fantasy XV, the development credo of building a Final Fantasy for fans and first-timers alike shakes this lauded franchise down to its foundation, introducing lots of new systems and customization, from dazzling new combat to gathering materials to craft your own unique items and spell combinations. Final Fantasy XV is a touching journey, at least through the first 4 chapters I've played. One that involves 4 friends and a story that unfolds over the span of a decade. From the somber opening scene between Noctis and his father to the declaration of war between the nations of Lucius and Nephilim, this detailed world is shaping up to be one of the most gorgeous visual games this generation. The art direction mashes up distinct fantasy elements with the kind of lighting and tone you'd see in the real world. But when you're not in the car driving to your next assignment, you're in battle, and Final Fantasy XV's active combat system is up to snuff, though you can switch to a wait-style system if you find it overwhelming. A tutorial is available right before you even start the adventure, so you can quickly learn the essential techniques that you need to succeed. Fighting feels great mostly because Noctis himself is such a versatile character, and one that can switch between lots of different fighting styles, from one-handed swords to guns to magic. It helps that his warp attack can make him be everywhere at once, but you can't spam it, or you risk opening yourself up to painful counterattacks. If things get hairy, it's best to warp out, recover some health and MP before you jump back in. Noctis may be badass, but his crew is an able-bodied group of personal bodyguards that also happen to be his best friends. Under your orders, you can signal them to use special attacks once you've built up enough energy, and these powerful strikes can stagger stronger foes or mop the floor with the weaker ones. And just like your friends, they constantly throw in their opinion on matters, but they always have your back in a fight. The party can purchase weapons and accessories from shops, but there's better hardware out in the world of EOS. Noctis must acquire relics to prove his heritage as the next king, and these royal arms are powerful weapons that inflict huge damage at the cost of HP. Noctis can also call on Sid, the master mechanic, to upgrade specific weapons using materials found during the adventure. Spells, however, must be synthesized from raw materials, but you can have fun with it. Toss in a health potion to a fire spell, and you've got a hot item that heals you and burns almost everything around you. Sometimes even your friends. Questing is a big part of Final Fantasy XV, and it's fairly effortless to keep track of what you're doing. Clear on-screen markers tell you where to go and what's next on the agenda. It takes away the feeling of investigating a space, but you can roam the hillsides looking for action if you choose. Speak to local tipsters before you head out though, and they'll highlight areas of interest on your map so you can find rewards, resources, and other surprises. In our 4-chapter sprint through Final Fantasy XV, we increased our hunter rank from slaying monsters, toured a beautiful world, picked lots of fights with creatures and mechs alike, went fishing, fed a starving cat, cooked a meal with our friends, and enjoyed the beauty and wonder of Final Fantasy XV's vast world. It's quite a change-up for the storied franchise, but one that, so far at least, has enough depth, action, and activities to keep us going. For more on Final Fantasy XV, you're already in the right place, right here at IGN.